Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for coming. I am coming back to you with another hair review. So this is for Elfinhair and we are doing a wavy hair texture today. So this is my first time ever like actually plucking a wig. Bleaching is not like the works. As you can see, this hair is thick. Okay, this is a thick one right here. I was like, holy crap. So I just started by bleaching the knots. I use 40 val and this bleach, and make sure the consistency is pretty thick. I watch plenty of YouTube videos. I'm sure you have too, you know, so make sure the bleach is nice and thick. You don't want it to be too thin and like run and bleed all through the hair. You just want the knots of the hair bleached so it matches your skin tone better. So I just globbed that on in there and left it on for about 15 minutes and washed it. And this is right after I washed it. As you can see, you know, the knots of the wig look more for melanated skin tones. You feel me? To match a little bit better because that lace is more like transparent looking. And now I'm moving on to plucking. Now this is my first time plucking and I think I did pretty good. Like the outcome of the wig looked amazing. So as you can see, I'm just going little sections. Look, there's like the difference so far. All I did was take little sections at a time, pluck some, take another little section, pluck some, and then comb all that hair back. And let me tell y'all, I did not think I plucked that much until I combed that out. Oh my God, that was so much hair. And look at that hairline. It looks pretty good for me plucking this for about 20 minutes, so it's not that bad. Then I proceeded to do my wig cap method. So I cut the ear holes out, as you can see, put some makeup, my skin tone on the cap, and you just want to make sure you press that into the cap and it matches well to your skin tone, so when you put the wig on it's not noticeable. So I'm spraying some freeze blast, got to be glue, and after that dried, I just cut my wig cap off, like the excess around the border. Look at how concentrated I look, y'all. I'll be like trying not to cut myself. But yeah, so I'm just cutting that excess wig cap, and then I'm taking some alcohol, and you make sure that you clean your hairline. You don't want to be getting infected and like a bunch of bumps and all that all over your head, because that didn't happen to me. So definitely clean that off, okay? Now I'm just putting the wig on, seeing how it fits, seeing how it's looking. It's looking good, y'all. I said, okay, not bad. So I tried to cut around the ears really good this time because like that's my problem area. So like I took some of the hair, like my sideburns, and like removed the section I wanted. And then that little excess part, I just cut right around that. And when you're putting on a lace front, you'll understand what I mean by that. But yeah, see, it's like perfectly cut around my ears, which I loved that. And I'm just putting on some freeze blast for this wig because I know I'm not going to keep it on for maybe about a week. So I'm not putting on that like adhesive or nothing like that. I'm trying to grow my edges, y'all. Like, no, that adhesive, I can't do that every day, okay? So I'm just spraying my freeze blast, let that dry, wrapped it up. And then as soon as it dried, I'm just cutting my lace. I am using a razor. I got this one at, I think the beauty supply for like $1. They're like for eyebrows. So yeah, this one worked really, really good. You don't want a straight edge on your wig. You want to make sure it's nice and rigid like your actual hair would grow. Your hair doesn't grow in a straight line. So you want it to look as natural as possible. And then to get rid of that little white line, that was where the lace was lifting a little bit after I cut it. So you just want to spray some more freeze blast, wrap it up again. It's like a little cycle, you feel me? Wrap it up again, and then I proceeded to wet the hair with water and a little bit of mousse. I'll put the mousse and all that in the description below. But yeah, so I wet the wig nice and soaked, because this is probably gonna be the only time I wet it this good. And then the rest of the week I'll just probably put a little mousse in it so it defines the curl some. So yeah, you just want to brush the water and the mousse through so it's nice and soaked and drenched. And your curl pattern should be perfectly fine throughout the rest of the week. Maybe you can add a little bit of mousse after that, but it should be pretty good. Even if you sleep on it, it shouldn't be too bad. Usually when I do deep wave hair or wet wave hair, water wave hair. So yep, the mousse and the water should do it for sure. I love water wave hair. Like, it just be making me feel like a baddie, okay? I'm just adding a little bit of edges on this wig. I didn't do it in the front of the wig, only the sides. So I just wanted that little front piece to show because I wanted my work to show, okay? You see, it's like Come on now. Pluck the wig to perfection, period. Love that. And now I'm proceeding to do my makeup. Brow, period. So yeah, I am going to have a little mini tutorial of this look on my Instagram. Go check it out at Beats by Deb. So I turned myself into something for Halloween. I'm going to let, clearly you might see it on the thumbnail, but I turned myself into a kitty. So I was like, this is just something cute to go to if you go into a Halloween party. I did do a look like this last year. It was just something cute and quick, you know what I'm saying? A cute little eye look, and then throw you in some little whiskers and a nose and you good, sis. Like it's really cute. So yep, I made sure to do my cat eye wings and all that jazz, you feel me? But I had to add glitter because y'all know me. Come on now. All the products will be listed down below. Now, I do recommend doing this little white section at the bottom of your eye because it does make your eyes look really big, widen them, and that's how cat eyes are. So you definitely want to do that. Make sure your contour on your nose is really defined. You definitely want to do that as well, and it leads to the fake nose, which I drew on with black. And then you want to draw that line to your lip. Make sure your lip is black. Add your little whiskers. And yeah, like you're a kitty after that, pretty much. So yeah, it was just such a cute look. I was like, dang, I wish I was going somewhere. Like, what? But yeah, after I did my makeup, I started to do my hair. So my hair was done, but I was like, I don't want to put on my little cat ears. I want to make cat ears because y'all know I'm extra, and I had to. So I took my little hair into two sections and kind of made buns at the top. And I kind of made them kind of pointy. That was like the goal, was like making them a little bit pointy so they could kind of see where I was going with this. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all love the look, the outcome of the hair. I really liked it. Like, raw, period. I love it. Okay, come on, 22-inch. Ooh, yep, that's, ooh, you gotta geek yourself, okay? I want you to go look in the mirror right now. However you looking, bonnet on, bonnet off, don't matter, sis. Go look in the mirror and go geek yourself. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful. You're beautiful, sis. Like, tell yourself that, because if nobody else will, you need to, okay? Period. I'ma tell you, you look good, baby, okay? Thank you all again so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.